Here's to our community managers. You turn spaces into places of belonging. You turn hurdles into milestones. You are the heartbeat of our second homes, the glue that binds our communities. You create spaces where creativity flows and where creators come to thrive. And while the world evolves, they say it can be done without humans. But we see things differently. You remain irreplaceable. You continue to elevate us. You continue to make dreams become reality so that we can change the world together.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you happen to be signing in from across the world today, and welcome to Level Up. My name is Jenna, and I lead our customer success team here at Optix. To say that we are excited to have you with us here today would honestly be an understatement. Over the last year, our team has been working towards one of the most exciting and innovative additions to the Optix platform to date. And today, we are thrilled to unveil both these monumental changes in the product itself and what the future of Optix holds. But as we kick off Level Up 2024, whether you are joining us today as an owner or an operator, a community manager or a marketing manager for a co-working or a flex space, we want to start this event by acknowledging how important you are to the future of work. Because of you, the future of work that we believe in here at Optix is made possible. So thank you for being here, for helping us to lead this community, and for championing the future of work. Just a few very quick housekeeping pieces before we really dive into our event today. But we're going to be opening up for Q&A at the end of this event, so please drop any questions that come to mind in the Q&A tab in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And feel free to introduce yourself or leave any other comment as well in the chat tab. And so with all of that being said, I'm joined today by two incredible visionaries, Optix CEO and founder Kia Ramani, and our head of product, Keith Whitby. And to kick things off, I'm going to hand things over to Kia, who's going to share with you a little bit more about his journey with coworking, the evolution of the industry, where we are today, and where we're headed. Over to you, Kia.
Thanks, Jenna. Today is a very special day, and one that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. Over the last few years, we've met with thousands of operators worldwide, including many of you here today. Each of you have a unique story, and your experiences have inspired the work behind the big announcement we're making today. We built Optix with a singular mission: to enable forward-thinking, flex-based operators to thrive. Every decision that we make and every solution that we craft starts with a simple question: does this improve the lives of our clients and partners? I'm thrilled to announce that Optix is launching a groundbreaking new category of product designed to level up the roles of flex-based operators and community managers. This innovation will empower you to delegate repetitive manual tasks, allowing you to focus on what truly matters and what you do best, creating inspiring places and delivering exceptional experiences. Before we dive into the details, let's take a moment to explore the evolution of flex-based technology to better understand why we embarked on this mission and why it especially matters now. When I began my journey as a co-working space owner and operator back in 2011, managing a flex space was a manual, time-intensive process. Like most other operators at the time, I used pen and paper, spreadsheets, and a collection of disjointed tools to handle everyday tasks. It was cumbersome. And it was also prone to errors. Looking back, it was incredibly inefficient. This was the first phase, where we were more focused on explaining what coworking was than fine-tuning how we ran the day-to-day. As the industry grew, so did the need for better tools. This led us to the second phase, fragmented tools. Operators started using various tools to perform specific tasks like booking rooms with Google Calendar, managing memberships in various apps, and manually invoicing and tracking payments with solutions like QuickBooks and PayPal. But the challenge was these tools did not talk to each other, and operators found themselves juggling between multiple platforms and filling in the gaps. Quite often, running their business with partial data or no structured data at all. It was better than running things manually, but still far from perfect. Then came the third phase, the rise of integrated all-in-one software solutions. This was a significant leap forward. Platforms like Optix brought everything together in one single, cohesive, platform-based solution. Bookings, invoicing, member interactions, all managed from one place. It significantly improved the efficiency and reduced the needs of navigating between multiple tools. In 2016, Optix also pioneered the launch of the first native white label mobile apps for iOS and Android users, enhancing the member experience and setting a new industry standard. For the first time, our partners could customize these apps to reflect their unique brands, identities, and experiences. As we progressed, the industry saw the rise of third-party integrations and the transition to API-centric platforms. Operators could now connect their favorite apps together, creating a more seamless and interconnected workflow. However, over time, we recognized the significant issue. Despite the advancements, operators were still dedicating over half of their time on manual tasks within these software platforms. 53%, based on our latest market research, was spent performing manual tasks within these software solutions. Essential processes like sales, onboarding, and member engagements involved multiple manual steps, which were not only time-consuming, but also prevented them from focusing on community building and enhancing their members' experience. This insight made us question, how can we win back this 53% of lost time for our partners? How can we enable you to be more productive and efficient in running your business? The answer was clear: automation. Today, we are announcing the launch of automations, making Optix the first ever flex-based automation software. We've developed automation on top of Optix designed to automate virtually every task within the platform. With flex-based automation software, we're transitioning from time-intensive software solutions to a realm where repetitive manual tasks are handled automatically. Imagine workflows that manage member onboarding, follow-ups, reminders, operational processes, and feedback collection, all running seamlessly in the background 24/7. This is the power of automation. By automating day-to-day tasks, we're delivering you three key benefits: time savings, improving productivity, and elevating your experience, keeping the personal touch and hospitality that only humans can offer front and center. We pursued this innovation because we believe in the power of human connections and the importance of enabling you to excel in your roles. We aim to empower community managers and operators who have been working tirelessly, yet struggling to find the time to meet their goals, to finally get ahead and stay ahead. We've now entered the fourth phase of flex-based technology. the era of automations. We are excited to see all the unique ways you'll leverage automations to elevate your business, and we look forward to working with you on these opportunities. With that, I'll pass it to our head of product, Keith Whitby, to show you how simple it is to transform your business with automations.
Thanks, Kia. At Optix, we believe great products are born from a deep understanding of our customers' needs and a passion for exceptional user experience. Today marks a major milestone in our product development, and I'm looking forward to diving deeper into automations with you all. This is not just a feature, it's a game changer. It has the power to transform the way you work and the way you think about productivity. Automations are elegantly simple, a sequence of actions set into motion by specific events. Let's start by breaking down the concepts. A trigger is the initial event that starts an automation, like a new member joining your community. Conditions are criteria that must be met for the action to proceed, such as how the user joined. Delays introduce a waiting period before the next action, like 10 minutes or 10 days. Actions are the tasks that are completed as a result, such as sending your new member a personalized welcome message. Now, let me show you just how easy this is. Let's create the automation I just described. We'll start with the trigger. We've enabled several to help you craft automations for a wide range of use cases. For our example, the trigger will be a new user joins your community. Now we'll set a condition to make sure we're only targeting members that joined using your mobile app. We'll add a delay of 10 minutes. We've enabled several actions that you can choose from. We'll be using send a message to welcome the new member. And just like that, we've set up a simple automation. Now, we want to make getting started with automations incredibly simple. We've created a tool that puts best practices at your fingertips, and we're calling it Recipes. Recipes are ready-made templates designed to simplify the setup of everyday workflows for your business. We've collaborated closely with our partners to ensure they're proven, effective, and ready to use. With Recipes, you have access to automations that work right out of the box, or you can customize them to fit your unique needs. Let's take a look at how we can use a recipe to quickly enable a best practice workflow. As you know, checking in with new members is an important part of an excellent onboarding process. This recipe puts that process on cruise control. For each recipe, you'll see a breakdown of exactly what it does. You'll have the option to keep it as is and set it live, or you can customize it to make it your own. A quick tweak to the messages, and it's perfect. Setting it live means that part of your operation is now automated. But of course, there are more recipes. You'll also find a complete onboarding flow, tour follow-ups, late payment reminders, lead nurturing, and many more. We believe recipes make the capabilities of automations accessible to everyone, providing inspiration and access to best practices so that you can get started quickly. We wanted to ensure that you have everything you need, so we're giving you a few more options to make your automations even more powerful. First, manual triggers. When the trigger is set to manual, the automation doesn't wait for an event. Any admin can start it right from the user panel or while chatting in Inbox. Imagine a member messages to say they're leaving. Any admin can trigger your custom offboarding automation. Communication, task creation, account updates, all completed from a single action, following your standard operating procedure perfectly every time. Next, the account date trigger. We know how important certain dates are for your users, so we created a trigger that can start an automation before, on, or after specifically selected dates. Think plan end dates, birthdays, or upcoming tours. And finally, personalization. When setting up your actions, you can make each message, email, or task feel tailor-made by referencing relevant data. This means you can address people by their name and insert information relevant to the user, like the resource they just booked, the issue they raised, and much more. It's like adding a personal touch to every interaction, making them even more engaging and meaningful. We believe automations will transform the way you run your business. By freeing you from manual tasks, you'll have more time to focus on what really matters. You'll have the freedom to achieve more and to take your business to the next level. We recognize that this is the first chapter of flex-based automation, and we look forward to working with you, hearing your feedback, and exploring more possibilities together. Back to you, Jenna.
Thank you so much for that, Keith. Taking all of that in, I want to shift gears a bit to bring a little bit more context to how automations can help power the success of your co-working or flex space. We are so fortunate to work and engage with thousands of co-working and flex admins from all over the world. As Keith hinted to, we partner with each and every one of our clients, and in this approach, we take the time to listen and learn as much as possible about what really matters to co-working owners, community managers, and operators. Over the last year, we have captured our clients' goals for both their business and their community, the KPIs that matter most to them, and where they feel stuck and unsure about how to optimize their operations. With the new automations feature launching today for Optix clients, we can say confidently that we have unlocked the ability to reach some of the most common and powerful goals that our clients have been working towards. And all of this can now happen from within the Optix dashboard. So with that, I'm going to take a few moments to share a few really incredible examples of how our clients with early access to automations have already started to transform their business. As Kia and Keith spoke to, we've designed automations to help give your teams time back to do the work that really matters to your community. With all of this time back, one of our clients with early access has officially moved one of their community managers into a first-of-its-kind marketing role for their company. This is allowing their team to focus more on event creation and engagement, external marketing efforts, and of course, their bigger growth goals. We've also seen a few clients already successfully migrate away from their CRM platforms such as Zoho and HubSpot by using automations to send emails to leads and their members, and marketing efforts, and of course, their bigger growth goals. We've also seen a few clients already successfully migrate away from their CRM platforms such as Zoho and HubSpot by using automations to send emails to leads and their members, and even create tasks for their internal team. One of the most powerful ways, though, that I'm seeing automations used, and in some super cool ways across clients already, is to leverage the live data that you have in Optix for tailored and dynamic messaging to your members. This can help drive engagement in a really meaningful way. So for example, Optix knows how long it's been since a member's last booking, or the last time they were in your app. And to help drive engagement into your space and app, you can create an automation that targets users who might not have had made a booking recently or jumped into the app recently, and you can invite these folks back into your app or come in for a visit. On the flip side, I know from working directly with hundreds of co-working spaces that this industry does an amazing job of celebrating their community. I've seen clients with automations set up personalized messages to deliver on all kinds of member milestones, such as their 1-year anniversary of joining their community, on their birthday, their 50th booking at the space, and so much more. One last great example to help drive community engagement that I saw a client recently implement was an automated post to their community feed that welcomes each new member. I thought that this was just a fantastic way to help trigger conversation and introductions amongst their community without having to remember to make that announcement each time a member joins. Another really exciting way to use automations is to help grow revenue and engage with your leads. One client is actually using automations to let members know when their account is running low on allowance. And this automation is actually sending a message that drives their members directly to their top-up options for quick purchases. Similarly, this client is also using automations to invite any user to select a membership if they haven't within 30 days of their first day pass purchase. These are both super simple and fantastic examples of how automations can be working for you to upsell and drive sales. Secondly, to really help drive growth, for the first time in Optix, automations is unlocking the ability to connect with leads and prospective members through emails. This is what has allowed some of our clients with early access to actually step away from their CRM tools and let Optix do more of the marketing work for you. For example, you captured a lead, but they haven't booked a tour or purchased a day pass within 24 hours. This set of conditions triggers an email inviting them to come in for a tour or to finish their application or to purchase that day pass. Again, these are super simple examples, but hopefully help to paint the picture for how much can be unlocked for your growth with automations. Lastly, I want to share some incredible examples of clients using automations to optimize their operations. One of the most time-consuming but critical tasks that a community manager takes on is setting the stage for new members with a really seamless onboarding experience. I have watched one of our clients now build out a mega multi-step automation that not only includes every personalized email that they send to new members in their first 30 days, but creates every relevant onboarding task for their admins, changes their user's account type to move them through their sales funnel, and posts to their in-app feed welcoming this user to their community. And all of this comes from one single automation. One last quick example here. You can also now automate members' account type based on their actions in Optix, such as the type of plan or pass that they purchase or their lifespan in your community. And this is a super powerful way to organize your members automatically, to mimic your sales pipeline, and to create conditional experiences in Optix for those specific types of members. As you now know, we are so excited about automations launching today, which unlocks the ability for our clients to dive into some of their most meaningful goals. At the end of the day, though, you, the community manager, owner, operator, are leading co-working and flex communities, and we want to know what matters most to you. Our goal as a team is to unlock your potential, and we are so excited to continue learning and expanding the power of automations alongside you. So with that, we are coming to an end of this event, and we are going to set up for some Q&A. And if you haven't yet, please feel free to pop any questions into the Q&A box in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and we'll jump in.